Japan has inventions so wild, so clever, and so unnecessarily advanced that you start rethinking every product you've ever used in your own country. Because while we're over here struggling with yogurt lids that betray us, Japan is out here handing people air-conditioned jackets, edible coffee cups, and literal chairs you can wear on your leg. So today we're looking at 11 crazy things you will only find in Japan. The stuff that makes tourists say, "Is this normal?" And Japan just calmly replies, "Yes, of course. Let's get into it." Number 1, Pokemon Cafe. If you've ever wanted to eat lunch inside a video game, Japan has already turned that idea into a fully booked restaurant. The Pokemon Cafe is one of those places where everything, and I mean everything, is aggressively cute. The chairs are cute. The plates are cute. The staff are cute. Even your food looks like it's practicing for a modeling career. Order an omelet? No, you're getting a Pikachu omelet that's so perfectly shaped, you'll question whether you're allowed to eat it or if it needs its own Instagram account first. Order a latte? It arrives with Eevee or Jigglypuff's face drawn on the foam with surgical precision, and suddenly you feel guilty ruining it. And the vibe inside? Imagine 60 people all gasping, squealing, and taking photos at the same time because a giant Pikachu mascot casually walks out like it's Beyoncé doing a surprise tour stop. Kids scream, adults scream louder, phones are out. It's chaos, but the cute kind. But here's the most Japanese part. You can't just show up. You must book weeks in advance, like it's some exclusive Michelin restaurant where the chef is Pikachu himself. It's weird, it's adorable, it's unforgettable. And you'll only ever find something this extra in Japan. Number 2, oil hardener. Japan has solved a problem most of us didn't even realize needed solving. What to do with that disgusting pan of leftover cooking oil. In other countries, people panic pour it into a jar, leave it on the bench for 6 months, or dump it down the sink and pretend it wasn't them. Japan, meanwhile, said, no, we will science this. Enter the oil hardener, a little packet of magical powder you sprinkle into used oil. You stir it in, wait a moment, and the oil literally turns into jelly, solid. Like a wobbly block you can pick up and throw straight into the bin without setting your house on fire or destroying your plumbing. It's so simple and so clever you wonder why the rest of the world is still living like cavemen. Imagine being able to deep fry chicken, pour in some powder, and then just bin the whole problem. No smell, no mess, no arguments about who left the oil in the kitchen again. It's one of those inventions that feels tiny, but once you see it, you think, yep, Japan has once again fixed my entire life with a product worth about $3. Only Japan would turn hot grease into a neat, tidy, environmentally friendly jelly block. And honestly, we should all steal this idea. Number 3, beer vendors with backpack kegs. If you've never watched a baseball game in Japan, you're missing one of the greatest inventions in stadium history: the human beer dispenser. While other countries make you line up for 20 minutes, miss half the game, and pay the price of a small car for one drink, Japan does it differently. Japan sends people directly to you, with kegs strapped to their backs. These vendors, usually young women, but sometimes guys too, walk up and down the stands with giant metallic backpacks filled with fresh draft beer. Not bottles, not cans. Draft. As in, they literally pour it straight into your cup like they are running a tiny bar attached to their spine. And the speed? Ridiculous. You raise your hand, they run over with the energy of someone doing a fitness test, they pump the tap, hand you a perfectly poured beer with zero foam drama, and jog off to the next customer like it's a sport inside a sport. Stadium beer culture in Japan is so efficient it should win an award. People don't get up, no lines form, nobody blocks your view. You just sit there, enjoy the game, and wait for your portable bartender to appear like a beer delivery angel. It's fun, it's bizarre, and once you see it, you'll wonder why every stadium in the world hasn't copied this already. Number 4, hot stone reheater for soup. Japan takes food temperature very seriously. So seriously that if your ramen or hot pot starts cooling down even a little bit, some restaurants won't hand you a new bowl, they'll hand you a rock. A dangerously hot, freshly heated volcanic stone that looks like it was pulled straight out of Mount Fuji 5 minutes ago. Here's how it works. Your soup gets a bit cold. A staff member walks over, drops this sizzling stone into your bowl with metal tongs, and suddenly your meal is bubbling like it's auditioning for a cooking show. No microwave, no reheating in the kitchen, just a literal rock doing the job. And honestly, it's brilliant. The stone keeps your food hot for way longer, the flavor doesn't get ruined, and the whole dramatic sizzle moment makes everyone at your table stop eating to stare like, what did you just summon? It's such a uniquely Japanese solution. Practical, theatrical, and absolutely not something you'd see in the West unless someone was trying very hard to get sued. The best part? You feel like you're doing a tiny science experiment every time your soup cools down. 1 minute you're eating normally, the next minute you're dropping lava stones into your dinner. like you've unlocked a special feature. Japan invents the smartest nonsense, and this hot stone reheater is proof. Number 5. Drinks that freeze when you open them. Japan sells drinks that basically perform a magic trick the moment you open them. They look normal, feel normal, shake like a normal bottle, but the second you twist the cap, boom. They instantly turn into a slushie. It's like watching a liquid panic and freeze out of embarrassment. Here's what's happening. The drink stays super cooled in the bottle without freezing solid. But the moment you release the pressure by opening it, the whole thing transforms into a cold, icy, drinkable snowstorm. Kids love it. Adults pretend they bought it for the kids. Nobody believes them. And the best part? You can literally control the texture. Shake it a bit, open it fast, open it slow. You get different levels of slush. It's like a DIY frozen drink without the machine, the noise, or that one kid hogging the entire slushy machine at 7-Eleven. Of course, only Japan would sell a drink that's half beverage, half science experiment. It's refreshing, it's fun, and it makes every other soft drink feel incredibly boring. Just don't open it in front of someone who's never seen one before. They will look at you like you have superpowers. Number 6. Edible coffee cups. Japan looked at disposable coffee cups, thought about the environment, and then said, you know what? Let's just make the whole cup edible. And that's exactly what they did. A crunchy, biscuit-like cup that you can drink out of, and then eat like a snack. These edible cups stay solid for about 20 to 30 minutes, even with hot drinks inside, which is honestly impressive because most biscuits collapse instantly if you even think about dipping them in tea. But these are like the superheroes of cookies. Japan Airlines uses them, cafes use them, eco stores love them, and tourists freak out because you literally finish your latte and then immediately take a bite out of the cup, like some kind of caffeine-powered monster. It tastes a bit like a waffle cone, but sturdier. Like the cup spent its childhood lifting weights. And yes, you'll see people standing around drinking coffee like normal, and then casually munching their cup afterward like it's no big deal. It's cute, it's strange, and it's peak Japan. Solving environmental problems with delicious snacks. Number 7. Pizza vending machines. Only in Japan can you walk up to a vending machine and order an actual freshly cooked pizza like it's no big deal. These machines look completely normal on the outside. Just a big red box sitting on a street corner, but inside there's a full little oven waiting to bake your pizza on command. You pick your flavor on the screen, pay, and then wait a couple of minutes while the machine literally cooks your order. Not reheats. Cooks! As in, the pizza goes from raw to ready inside the vending machine like Japan has invented the world's tiniest, most polite pizzeria. And when it comes out, it's surprisingly good. Not Michelin star good, obviously, but definitely, I can't believe a machine made this good. Tourists lose their minds, locals treat it like it's perfectly normal, and the machine just keeps pumping out pizzas like it's clocking in for a shift. It's one of those things where Japan mixes convenience with chaos in the best possible way, because who doesn't want a 2 a.m. pizza that appears out of a robot? If this is the kind of strange Japan content you love, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. Number 8. Yogurt lids that don't stick. This is the moment you realize Japan is built different. Every other country is still fighting the daily battle of peeling open a yogurt lid without getting a blob of yogurt flicked onto their shirt. But Japan? Japan just quietly fixed the entire problem years ago. Their yogurt lids come off clean. No gunk, no goo, no betrayal. You peel it back, and it's like the yogurt respects you. It stays in the tub where it belongs instead of launching itself onto the lid like it's trying to escape. The secret is a special micro texture they built into the foil. It stops yogurt from sticking in the first place, which feels like some kind of food sorcery because no one else on Earth has figured this out. We're all out here licking lids like it's a personality trait. And Japan is living in the future where yogurt behaves itself. It's such a tiny invention, but it says everything about the country. Japan will fix even the smallest inconvenience while the rest of the world just shrugs and accepts the mess. Number 9. Arkellis, Japan's wearable chair. Japan didn't just invent a chair. Japan invented a chair you wear. It's called the Arkellis. And it looks like something you'd see in a futuristic movie where everyone has robot legs and no one has back pain. This clever piece of Japanese engineering straps onto your legs like an exoskeleton. You walk normally, you stand normally, but when you lock it into place, it secretly holds your weight so you can sit while you're technically still standing. No batteries, no motors, no weird noises, just pure mechanical genius. It was originally made for surgeons because some operations go for 6, 7, even 8 hours. And apparently surgeons aren't allowed to say, "Can we take a quick break? My legs hurt." So Japan said, "Fine, we'll build you a wearable seat." Now, factory workers, retail staff, and basically anyone stuck on their feet all day want one. And honestly, same. Imagine standing in a long airport line or waiting for a train and suddenly just sitting in mid-air while everyone around you is suffering. People would stare. You wouldn't care. It's smart, it's strange, it's totally over-engineered in the best possible way. And it is peak Japanese problem solving. Number 10. Vertical car stacking parking towers. Japan looked at regular parking lots, realized they take up way too much space, and said, why don't we just stack the cars like a giant vending machine? And that's exactly what they did. These parking towers are fully automated. You drive your car onto a platform, step out, push a button, and the machine literally lifts your car away like it's being taken to car heaven. It goes up, down, sideways, wherever the system decides to store it. You don't see where it goes. You don't follow it. You just trust the giant robot to handle your vehicle better than any valet ever could. And when you want it back, you press another button and your car returns from the shadows like it's making a dramatic entrance in a movie. Lights flash, the platform rotates, doors open. It's all very theatrical, but in the most polite Japanese way possible. The best part is how fast and quiet the whole thing is. There's no yelling, no reversing drama, no person blocking the exit because they can't park straight. Just robots doing their job perfectly while you stand there thinking, why does my country still have chaotic parking lots when this exists? It's efficient, it saves space, and it looks insanely cool. Another example of Japan turning everyday tasks into futuristic experiences. Number 11. Aircon jackets. Japan doesn't just deal with heat. Japan engineers against it. And one of the most amazing and slightly hilarious inventions you'll see, there is the air-conditioned jacket. Yes, a jacket with built-in fans. Not tiny fans, proper fans that puff the whole jacket up like you're about to float away. These jackets were made for outdoor workers who have to deal with brutal summers. Construction crews, delivery drivers, warehouse staff, gardeners. Instead of sweating through their clothes like the rest of us, they zip up this jacket, flick a switch, and immediately get their own personal cooling system. It circulates air inside the jacket, pushes heat out, and turns the wearer into a walking air-conditioned marshmallow. And the thing is, they actually work. People swear by them. Instead of overheating, they stay cool, comfortable, and slightly inflated. Like the Michelin Man if he had a full-time job. Of course, tourists see these jackets and completely lose it. They stare, they whisper. They take sneaky photos because they can't believe Japan has cracked the code on wearable climate control. But for Japan, this is just everyday problem solving. If it's hot, they build a gadget. If the gadget looks a bit ridiculous, that's fine. As long as it works perfectly. If you enjoyed this list of crazy Japan-only inventions, please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow, and I'll see you in the next video.